Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Maximus Black.
Oh!
What?
Oh! Oh! Fire!
What? Adam, what are you doing?
Hey, just trust me. Just go with it. And
No,
hit me up with that. Hit me up with that noise.
Adam, we didn't even do
Just trust me. Go with it. Hit me up. Introduce the player.
Panic!
Yes. Segways. Ladies and gentlemen, this is
God.
When Cheese Fails, Season 3, the season of When Cheese Fails.
Wow, I thought you were totally failing on the whole intro.
No.
The whole intro
When do
bit.
I ever fail?
But yes, down here in the bottom position, we have Panic. Thank you for that intro. And up top, we have Raven.
Revan.
Great.
Kind of like Season 1, Episode 2.
Great memory.
The Minuteman.
The Minuteman.
If it was still him, we're going to find out.
Yep.
We could probably check the timer and see if it is him or not.
I don't think it is.
No?
No.
It'd be awesome.
There's a lot of Revens out there.
Yeah, the KOTOR name is pretty... Revan was a girl, though, it turns out. Spoiler alert.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Great.
Now you know.
Awesome. So here we go. We have some scouting, and like Adam said, this is When Cheese Fails Season 3, the season of When Cheese Fails. We still do not have a name yet for the season, but I don't think we're going to pick one either.
No, because I think the season of When Cheese Fails is basically all we can do at this point.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to call it.
Awesome.
And yeah, I have nothing else clever to say. I
Wicked.
thought I did.
Oh, sour about that SCV.
Oh.
Shit in the bed there. And Raven, or Revan. Jeez, Jeff. I don't care. I'm calling him whatever I call him.
Great.
Awesome.
That's so Raven.
Not a whole... That's so Raven. Gotta love that family channel.
Yes.
Awesome.
She put on weight.
She put on a lot of weight. I think we said that before.
Probably.
She is fat.
But when do we ever recycle jokes?
And not P-H-A-T.
No.
F-A-T. Capital F. Lowercase a and T.
Fat.
Yes. And look at... What the hell? He still hasn't rebuilt this yet?
He hasn't realized it. He hasn't checked to
Oh
see it
my
yet.
god, sour.
Oh, absolutely sour. And okay, so the probe is just sitting there right now currently. So I have to assume that it's going to be the Protoss. I mean, 95% of the time, it is the Protoss. Revan is supply blocked right now. Sour about that supply block scenario.
375 minerals as well.
There are many minerals being thrown around right now. He doesn't have any idea. I think he's up here spending all of his time watching his scout, not really doing anything. Now he's coming back. Shame on him. 500 minerals now.
I'm sucking my teeth. That means I'm not liking something.
Is that it? Is that really?
All right, finally going and finishing, building. I was gonna say like reconstructing, but it's not really reconstructing because it was never constructed in the first place. Anyways, finally finishing the barracks.
Yes.
Another barracks now going down, but wow, here comes a couple of photon cannons. This is really, really good for Revan. Is he got rid of that SCV.
Okay, he got lucky because Panic didn't realize that the SCV was off for a long time.
But that's one of the benefits of going down there while an SCV is building that wall up and trying to slow down the wall. It's really good even if you're doing a 6 pool or anything like that. But in this case, it was really, really helpful for Raven, or Revan, whatever his name is. Whatever his name is. Wow! Holy!
Why don't you just keep that fail train going, sir?
Great. So here we go. The cannons are now down, and the Marines aren't coming out fast enough. And unfortunately, Panic did not see these cannons go down, so he couldn't take those SCVs off the line to stop the first initial cannons that are happening. And there goes the first Marine.
Billie Jean got liquefied.
Sour. She's out of my line.
You actually just grabbed your testicles.
I did. I wish we had a camera on me right there.
That, I'm sure lots of people wish we had a camera on you there. That would have been, I'm sure, quite entertaining for many of our viewers.
Great.
Why not? Back up top here, we are looking at Revan failing miserably, not really doing anything of any major consequence, but back down bottom, we are seeing that Panic is panicking.
Yep.
And he's not spending any minerals.
Nope.
As a matter of fact, is it honestly, does he have a Reaper?
He has a Reaper, and the Reaper is doing absolutely nothing, But if he was doing a good
You know what
job
he's
out
doing?
here on... Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Now he's got the range that he needs. SCV's now repairing a little bit overkill, though, on the SCVs. Only needs about 2 or 3 of them to be able to successfully repair that without it dying. There we go. Now putting the... why is he building these? Just get a Marauder out. Stop building Reapers.
Well, I mean, I think his thing is, like, Reapers, if he has the range with the Reapers, which I don't think he has the range anymore, Reapers do a huge amount of damage to buildings. So that's probably what he was thinking, but he's out of range now, and essentially all he's doing is wasting money trying to keep this bunker alive because there's units in there, not doing anything.
A smart thing that he should have done or could have considered doing, but he's panicking, is he could have got those Reapers to go up and around and attack the mineral line and do some harassment. But
that would have been much more smart.
Judging by the way he plays and spends his money, he probably would have been concentrating too much up at the other base, and then this would have definitely died. What he needs to do right now is lift off this command center. He needs to lift it off and hit down at his natural. If he doesn't do that, he's going to be in a world of trouble here. And finally,
there we go,
lifting off and taking all of his stuff over. This is exactly what I like to see.
Yeah, he needs to. Oh, he could have got those out there and salvaged that bunker, but at the same time, he doesn't need to cancel. He doesn't need them anymore, but he's probably going to let them finish because.
Why not?
Judging by the rest of this game, how that's going,
cheese fails.
It is. So that's why they're going to finish. But right now we are seeing panic.
Oh!
Unsure of where. Oh, max exodus of all Panic's SCVs going up here. One Marauder in there in the mix, following all of them right now. Kind of getting butt rushed by a bunch of SCVs right now.
It's like watching the fat kid run just trying to keep up.
It's like in high school when we had track during summer times. Because here in Canada, we can only do track in the summer because our schools are too poor to afford major gyms.
Yep.
And so we run outside, and it's just like back in high school, watching the fat kid run around the track with all the other little kids running way faster.
I'm faster than you.
I'm not 100% sure I remember any of the people we went to high school sounding like a gremlin from a bad Disney movie.
I don't even know where that came from. I don't think I've ever made that noise in my life.
Well, you made.
Oh, sorry about that Reaper micro.
Whatever noise it was.
Holy SCVs!
Holy SCVs! Holy Bob, hating life. Bob is going to go down, and so is his partners. And up comes that command center going to, I guess, land outside in the natural of Revan like a bouse. All these SCVs blocking out the ramp, not allowing any more extra units to come out for Panic. Panic is now putting cannons down, trying to get cannons up, not really being able to do a whole lot because of the harassment going on right now. Panic is doing something very well.
Another fail.
Steve, hating life, not being able to do his job, but you know what? He's still getting paid.
Yep.
It's like being on EI.
Yep. You punch the clock.
Sit home and you're still getting paid. But you know what? Panic is doing a really great job. He's only got 2 units, but he's got the bunkers there. He can do damage like he's doing right now. And if any units do come out to threaten him, run back to the bunker, and he's perfectly okay. In and out constantly. Yeah, he'll be fine.
Oh yeah, no, this play right here has definitely got the blood rushing to my penis. It's really good. This
really?
This is awesome. He not only did he successfully lift off, I mean, he had a little bit of a macro problem there at the beginning, but lifted off, remained calm for once, using the opposite of his name.
Yes.
Didn't really panic.
He needs to use his free name change.
Yes, he does, and name it
Calm.
Yeah. Thank you. And put up a couple of bunkers. This is a really nice play. This is gonna force the Protoss into, I guess, one contain to another.
Well, yeah, no, that's exactly what it is. It's a contain of somebody who was containing him earlier, and all that money spent on all those cannons. He's behind in tech. He's slowly trying to get his cannons up so that the bunkers can't be pushed forward, and he's trying to give himself as much room as possible to work around in right now. That's Revan. Unfortunately, I don't know if he's going to have enough room to do too much stuff. Really, what he needs to be doing right now is that when a Terran contains you like this, especially with bunkers and stuff, if you can tech as fast as you can, either to get a couple of Immortals, or even better, a Colossus. That's what you need to do to get out of there, because the first tank that comes out, you might as well leave the game.
Sorry about that.
Is he seriously
Is he
still putting them in there?
building stalkers in there? Wow, that is some serious
All you have to
fail.
do is reset his rally
just
points.
Go, hey, look, why don't I put that
there?
there?
You go. Hey!
Adam, can I get a slow clap for him, please?
Sure. What?
Thank you.
No problem.
I needed that. Whoa, but it looks like he is expanding down here in his... Oh, this game is hella weird.
So they're trading bases literally right now, slowly.
I just love how this game just totally shifted. It went from one guy being a dick to another guy being an even bigger dick into I have
Sword
nothing.
fighting.
Yes. Great. Thank you. Awesome. Wow.
Did that get the blood rushing to your penis?
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing like sword fighting, if you know what I'm sissing.
Absolutely.
So here we go, now building up quite a bit of units. Finally, gut warp.
Well, that didn't take long
That
enough.
only took 14 minutes.
Yes. Well, I mean, in his defense, he had a whole lot of wasted minerals on static defense.
Sour about
there's
that
the first
siege
siege tank. No siege ability yet. I have to assume he is researching it right now, and if not, he better get on it very quickly, because this is the opportunity that he has to take this game very quickly. If not, excuse me.
You know what, Adam?
What? Wait, what?
You know what the siege tank's like?
What?
Now, I remember back in the day when I used to babysit my sister. My sister
now I really, if this involves your sister, I really need to know. I really need to know that this story is not going to get weird. Can you promise me that it's not going to get weird?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So back in the day, you know, my sister is 10 years younger than what I am. So my dad is a good baseball player. Played it for many years. And one of the bad things about being a big brother is you always have to babysit your sister whenever your parents are out or working or whatever.
How in the hell are you going to tie this to a siege tank?
Well, I remember one specific time I was at a baseball game, and I was watching my sister. She was about 1 or 2 years old, and I was, 11 or 12, sitting on the bleachers, and I needed to take a shit. Really, really bad. And I have a fear of outhouses. One of those, those things that, those blue bins that, people
you have
put on the
fear of
those of taking a dump in one of those things.
Okay.
So when I got home after holding that in for hours and hours, I went home and took a wild, ferocious, manic Hershey squirt dump all over the place, and that is exactly what these siege tanks are doing to Revan right now.
Jeff, I'm gonna be completely fucking blunt with you right now.
Oh shit!
That was the worst segue I have ever heard. What did baseball have to do with anything? You could have just said one time I took a wild shit. The end. What? You somehow included your sister and her age and baseball and your dad and the...
Oh, all right, okay. Oh, wow.
This is the worst segue ever.
Hey guys, oh man, I'm actually...
Did you die there? Did you see the light?
I'm crying. It hurt my stomach. And yeah, but hopefully you guys got the whole analogy of all that.
Yeah, the analogy was great. There was a lot of paralleling there.
I just really wanted to build up the amount of dumpage that I had when I released the Fury on my toilet.
All right.
Great. So back to the game.
You totally accomplished it. Back to the game. Right now, we are seeing Revan getting slowly picked apart down here at his, what would have been his expansion, technically. And you know what? Panic being very wise, picking him up, trying to do a little bit of crazy, Masters level micro, but there's not a chance in hell.
Sour!
Oh!
Hey.
She's not getting home.
Nope.
That cannon just took her life.
Sour
about that life.
Hating that life.
Hating it.
And here we go, a couple of stalkers doing no damage whatsoever to Panic.
Panic is just slowly moving into the base now. He's
just
scanning and sieging and pushing in and doing Terran creep inside the base of Revan. Hating life. The Sith Master, not so happy about things right now.
No, sour about that not being so happy.
I'm not even sure Revan was the Sith Master. I can't remember anymore.
I don't know.
I haven't played that game in a while.
I haven't played that game ever. Actually, yeah, I did. I'm lying.
Wait, Revan? Revan? One time, I was playing Knights of the Old Republic, and I had the biggest pile of potatoes and ground beef, and I was just sitting there, and I couldn't get off the Xbox. I was playing this game for ages and ages and ages, and I sat there, and I had to shit, and I held it for 24 straight hours. And I got up, when I finally let it go, I was almost shitting my pants by the time I hit the toilet. And when I got there, it was a wild, manic, ferocious, revving panic clusterfuck dump. There you go. Segue, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my! Ad,
That was actually probably a closer segue than yours.
Are you trying to be me? Because I can be you.
Nobody can be you.
Good evening. It's Nova Wars. Listen to my voice.
Was that? Was that really?
Anyways.
Was that really the best you had?
Wow.
Was that really the best you had?
No. Yeah.
No? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the best.
Yeah?
It was the best.
All right, well,
anyways,
let's leave it at that.
Well, that episode, I feel bad for the viewers.
I know.
All right, well, I gotta go take a shit. So, peace out.
Peace.